After being completely MIA for 2 months, Roaring Kitty is back, dropping another tweet from the movie Toy Story, clearly dropping Woody. And right before this clip plays in the movie, what does the character say? He says, "I don't want to play with you anymore." What is Roaring Kitty getting at? In today's video, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Make sure to watch until the end, turn post notifications on, like the video for me, subscribe to the channel. We're going to correlate it with the charts, all that good stuff. And yeah, all that I ask is free, and then I got some benefits for you at the end of the video. GameStop stock spikes as Roaring Kitty suggests he's dropping Chewy. Is that what he's suggesting? Well, it's likely, seeing that the last thing he posted 2 months ago, over 2 months ago, before he went MIA, was that dog, and basically everybody broke it down, including myself, decoded it to Chewy, and then it showed that he purchased Chewy, and now he's done playing with Chewy. Now, what does this also mean? This means that he is probably going to bring his money over to GameStop. Also, the eyes in this picture are red eyes. Last time they were not red eyes, right? They were a different color, and they were also had diamonds in them. And now he's done. This is indicating red for Chewy, indicating he's dropping Chewy. He's done playing with Chewy. But where is this money gonna go? Is GameStop still on the table? Is AMC still on the table? Well, Roaring Kitty posted this picture, but not only that, literally before he posted the picture, somebody, right, purchased 2 million in GameStop calls. And then GameStop obviously got a bounce, seeing that Roaring Kitty was back. Was this Roaring Kitty? Well, probably. He's probably done with Chewy, and then he jumped into GameStop calls, added more GameStop calls. Maybe it was him, maybe it wasn't. Maybe he's working with someone and someone knew that this was going to happen, or people just understand the algorithms, including the institutions. Either way, we're up 4.82%, trading at 23.50. Lottery stocks, what's happening? Well, if I bring the drawings in, exactly what we said. I literally didn't even have to touch my charts today because everything is playing out identically to what we have been talking about. We're in this point of interest, and Roaring Kitty knows it, right? It's an algorithmic thing. It's an algorithmic cycle. We're coming up from here to eventually peak anytime before September is over. You're getting that peak. That's if algorithms don't break, the peak is going to be around $40. Okay, that's if the algorithms doesn't break. Either way, until then, we're looking at some nice moves higher for GameStop. And now everybody is reassured. Everybody knows Roaring Kitty's still here. He's still watching. He's not going to be MIA for years again. As far as Chewy goes, before we get in AMC, this is pretty crazy. The formations, obviously, some people are saying, oh, it's drawing out a cat. Some people are saying it's drawing out inverse head and shoulders, rip us to the upside, whatever. He's likely dropping Chewy. My price target for Chewy coming down to $24 over the next 2 days or so. That's my guess. 2 days, Chewy down to 24. That's what I see happening. Institutions are probably playing this the other way. They see what Roaring Kitty does. If they can manipulate it, then so be it. But you guys have to remember that these charts are on algorithms. They can manipulate them. They can make them play inverse, but it's going to be a lot harder to manipulate an algorithm when the algorithm is in a point of interest, when it has money flowing into it, when it has decisions that are being heavily made, heavily controlled. It's going to be hard to shift that a different way. So especially with Roaring Kitty coming in here and saying, hey, this is probably going to drop. Either way, be careful, don't get trapped, use stop losses, all that good stuff. I'm not a financial advisor, I don't give financial advice. But let me know how you are playing Chewy in the comments down below. AMC's trading at 486, only up 2.64%. But guys, up is up. A green day is a green day. This isn't something to get excited about, but you want to see green candles. It makes us more optimistic than normal. And obviously, AMC is likely to have a lot shorter of a cycle by September 13th. To hit a peak based on the previous run-up, based on the previous algorithms. But there are some adjustments I could make to that that we'll talk about in a future video. But as of right now, AMC's still going green. Watch for volume to pick up. Watch for some sort of catalyst to drop over the next couple of days. I don't know if it's going to be Monday. I don't know if it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, but I'm looking for a catalyst for AMC. On top of that, GameStop has earnings this upcoming week, so that should be fun as well. Also, speaking of short squeeze plays, take a look at this one. This one was up over 80, 100%, whatever yesterday. IVP, ticker symbol IVP. Take a look at this. I just want to show you really quick before we move on because the markets are going insane. I called this out yesterday to Discord at 1:14 p.m. Eastern Standard, saying to throw money from Holo into IVP. Since that time, the exact time, 1:14, it ran up about 70% or 69%. For all you guys out there, I'm just leaving it at that. and you could have made a decent amount of money. This is what I'm saying when I tell you to get in the Discord, because I only charge a coffee. This alone could have paid for Discord for a year, 2 years, 5 years, right? Depending on your position size. Now, moving on real quick, SEC charges several major credit rating agencies, including Moody's and S&P Global, with charges over serious record-keeping violations. Jumping into the S&P 500, we're trading at 540 even. Absolute bloodbath today, but why? What is happening? We gave you a heads up warning that the jobs report was coming out today, and people were anticipating it and selling off, but then they got the actual news. Stock market today, NASDAQ leads losses after mixed jobs report. The US added fewer than expected jobs in August, and Broadcom stock slid as well, AVGO, on earnings last night. Overall, not looking good. We have a lot of mixed feelings, but what this does indicate, first of all, Fed official Goolsbee says the odds of a recession might be rising, which is not good for the market. But what does this show us, right? What does this tell us? Well, it tells us that not only is the S&P 500 forming a McDonald's symbol, right? I don't know why I'm making jokes right now. The September 18th meeting, the rate cut meeting, people are pricing in a 0.25, but based on the data, you're likely to see a 0.5 BPS cut due to the data that we're getting. Powell said it's going to be dependent on September's data. So what's going to happen? You bleed off until the 18th, right? And I'm going to say this right now. It's going to be between 538 and 531 is where I see this buy coming to. 518, you get a surprise 0.5 cut. You come all the way back up, maybe till mid-October. Test the top of this ascending trend line around 580. And then you crash into a recession. And the reason I say this is because this is lining up with every single past recession, every single past indicator that indicated a recession. After these rate cuts, you get a relief bounce and then you sell off even further. This could happen. This could be trapping everybody into those short-term dated puts. This is just speculation, pure speculation, but that's what I see happening over the horizon. Now, what else did I call out? TMF. If you paid attention to the video, TMF would have been making you some serious money as of right now, squeezing to the upside. I said, hey, around this level, low 50, TMF's coming up to between 65, 68 bucks very soon, leading into rate cuts, and that's exactly what's happening right now. So shout out to anybody who jumped in TMF. Tesla got absolutely smoked, down 7%, trading at 213.80. It went well above 226, which was a good thing to see, and then ended up smashing through several support levels. Not necessarily coming back into a bear channel, but maybe the indication is that we don't get a rate cut at all and Tesla holders are freaking out, or maybe the indication is that you get a higher cut, right? People are on the fence here. That's another reason why the market's selling off, is people are uncertain. Everything is uncertain right now. Nvidia also taking another nosedive, down 5%, 102.26. Nvidia is pretty simple, broke below another level. Watch between 101 and 96 as the next zone for Nvidia. A break under 96 is going to bring you to 91.45. Break under that ultimately bring you to 70 bucks, which is where I see Nvidia going when the SPY ends up crashing. Last but not least, Bitcoin. We said 52K this week, and we're getting pretty close to that level, trading at 53,800. Still stand by that level at 52K this weekend. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Make sure to check the links in the description to join the Discord. Come talk with me. Come talk with the most amazing people. Let's talk about Roaring Kitty, GameStop, all the stuff that's happening with the market and crypto. We post our gains, post our losses. I post my trades as soon as I enter them, and we have options trading alerts in there. It's only a coffee a month. Go get a Starbucks coffee. It's going to cost you more than that, right? So get in there, guys. Get your friends in there after. Tell your friends, family to get in the Discord if they want to level up. The second link in the description of the video, also very important for you, where you can get 15 free stocks and earn 8.1% APY on your cash that is sitting in your account, is for Moomoo. Open an account. It's a free broker. There are no stipulations. Once you open an account through my link and deposit, that's when you get the benefits. So you open an account and then you deposit. I don't care if you deposit $1. I don't care if you deposit $1,000. You can see the benefits of up to 15 free stocks depending on your deposit. So go do that. And the top link in the description is for my custom indicator. If you don't have it yet, it's pattern detection and forecasting. I'm allowing you a 14-day free trial. Guys, again, I'm still working on stuff behind the scenes for you, and that's going to come out pretty soon, so I'm excited for that. Sorry I got this video out a little late. I had some stuff to get done, but Roaring Kitty is back, bringing back more hype, more excitement. And yeah, we are in GameStop calls or GameStop shares. Everything's looking good. I love you all. Lottery Socks out.